is Trina back with another video. So today I'm going to talk about stop holding CSPs hostage as IBOs. So stop holding customer service representatives hostage as an IBO. So before I get into this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I am going to get right into it. So I want to tell a story. So I had someone call me the other day, and I've had these calls on many occasions where they call me and say, hey, my IBO will not release me, or I can't get in touch with my IBO. So the first thing that I do, I tell them to look them up on Facebook. So that's the one way that you can get in touch with your IBO. So if you're having issues with being released, or you're having issues with contacting or getting in touch with your IBO, look them up on Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook. So look them up on Facebook if you know their name or their call center name. That's probably one reason why the CSP want to be removed in the first place, is because you're not being proactive with them. But if a CSP want to be removed, release them. So like I said, I had a call the other day and the lady was like, hey, I want to be removed from this particular IBO because she's not taking it serious. She doesn't respond. She hasn't responded to me in over a month. And hey, I want to be removed. I still can't get in touch with her for her to remove me. So what I did, I told her to look her up on Facebook. I think she did and got in touch with her. I'm not sure if she found her on Facebook or she emailed her or whatever, but she asked her to get removed from under her IBO. So the IBO refused. The IBO said, hey, we have a contract in place and you have to buy this contract out in order for you to be removed. So the CSP called me and was like, she won't remove me. She's saying we have a contract, blah, blah, blah. So let me clear this up for all the IBOs who's watching this video. You cannot hold them hostage. They are an at-will employee. So an at-will employee means that they can stop working for you at any time. They are considered 1099s, which means that they are considered independent contractors. So it's a federal law. Because they are independent contractors, you cannot force them to work for you. If they want to be removed or if they want to stop working for you, you cannot force them to work for you. You cannot force anyone to work for you. So with that being said, it's a federal law. You can look it up, you can Google it or whatever. An at-will employee can stop working at any time. So if they ask to be removed from under your call center, remove them. Legally, you are obligated to remove them from under your call center. Okay? So with that being said, I went to tell the CSP, do legal proceedings. So the first thing, if you were to consult with an attorney, what they would tell you to do is do a demand letter. So write them an official letter. You can certify, you can mail it out to them, you can email them. As long as you have certification or proof that they received the letter. So a demand letter is demanding them to remove you from under their IBO, or else I will proceed with legal proceedings. So you need to have reasons of why you want them to remove. So what valid reasons? The first valid reason is I am an at-will independent contractor. I'm an at-will independent contractor, and that is a federal law. So if I'm classified as a independent contractor legally, regardless of what's in your agreement, you cannot hold me hostage. So if you're breaking the law in an agreement that you sent over to a CSP, it's not legal. It's not legally binding. The only thing that would probably be legally binding inside of the contract is how much you're gonna pay them, your fees, and that's pretty much it. But it's a federal law, legally binding. You cannot hold them hostage, okay? So I told her to do a demand letter a formal letter, which I may do one, I don't know yet. I may do a free letter or something. I may post a letter if you're going through a situation where a IBO will not remove you. I may have it on our website or something. I don't know yet. But anyways, the demand letter needs to say to whoever the call center that you are addressing, the name of that call center. Then you need to put, I'm demanding you to remove me from your call center because I am legally an at-will employee, which means I'm an independent contractor. And according to the federal government, this is a federal law that because I am an at-will employee, 1099 independent contractor, then you must legally remove me from your call center. So, and you need to give them however many days, 7 days to remove them, or you will proceed with legal actions. So you can legally write that letter that way and wait for them to respond. Yeah, so that's what you need to do if you are going through anything where the IBO will not remove you. This is serious. People go through this all the time. They go through this all the time. And then the first thing that if you are a CSP going through this, you want to reach out to Arise, right? So Arise, because you don't legally work for Arise, legally you work for that call center. Arise just allows you to use their platform. But when you log onto the portal, you will see that IBO's name on the top. So you are working under that call center. So their agreement is through, the agreement that you have is through that call center and not through Arise. And Arise have their contract structured to where it says that you are not an employee of Arise and that you're just legally using their platform for these jobs. So with that being said, Arise will not get into any disputes in reference to you and that particular IBO. I know it's a way to get from under them. Like, I know how you would be able to remove yourself. But I'm not going to disclose this information right now on this particular video. Just keep watching. Make sure you subscribe. And in due time, I will release that information. But Arise will not help. So don't try to reach out to Arise. The first thing you need to do is first ask the IBO to remove you. If they don't want to remove you, then do that letter. And then if you have to proceed with legal, if they want to take it that far, you can file a civil claims. I know I'm giving y'all like a lot of information, but civil claims is basically a proceeding as a small claims in court, in the local court, but you would have to file it in their particular, wherever they're located, which you can probably do online. You can sue for, first for them to remove you. Second, for lost wages, because you waiting for them to remove you and you're losing money. You're losing money for you not working because you're waiting for them to release you because they're not supporting. So yeah, and breach of contract, because if they're supposed to be providing a service, because an IBO is providing a service. The service is support and payroll. So whatever's in your contract, you can just do a breach of contract. So I am giving you some good information, but IBOs, just remove them. It's a million, billions of people in this world for you to, get to work under your call center. A lot of people need to work from home. A lot of people need to, spend more time with their family and make their own schedule. It's a lot of people, a lot of mommies, a lot of people in general, people who are disabled or elderly want to be able to do something like this. So if they want to be removed, remove them. Do not hold them hostage, okay? So thank you all for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you all for watching.